受一下，因为其实看他们前面抽的那个10包的话，好像每个章的最后一章都是金卡的。那我不知道它到底是哪些是稀有的，到时候抽完之后，我们到时候再看看市场价格。来，先找个好运来，对不对？
My father was good man, a regent over lands and soul.
狼人感觉
He ruled this throne with fairness, justice. My mother was picture of patience and compassion. A woman beloved.
下一个。太快了。 沉，我靠，这感觉好光啊！这个好亮啊，它亮瞎我的眼。英雄披风，装备此物品的英雄加16的生命值，16，我靠，这个钱也好多。 如果运气好的话，说不定还能就是再中一卖回去还能赚。斧王多少钱？不知道抽斧王，不知道能不能抽到斧王。一波斧王就直接回本了。回春之魂，它这个颜色就感觉好廉价呀。 领奖券，勇者之那时候不知道是哪些东西。这火枪传输，感觉现在好像最厉害的应该是发金光的衣服。 我这个两个金，我终于有2个金的。尘土是什么颜色？全杀光吗？这有点牛逼啊！战斗金刚多来点双金。 哇，又是双金！炸者之路。
sent me to collect rations from the farmers of Roseleaf, supplies in case the Red Mist siege would be prolonged. But it was a lead for those farmers. I reported what they could spare, but Tristan decided it wasn't enough, and so she instructed her thugs to take what they needed by force.
每个英雄就好多牌。哦，又是双金。
My path was set to be an artisan.
舍弃你的卡牌。
They didn't see Sorla Khan stand in the marketplace. They didn't hear her talk about the old ways, about how the Red Mist isn't about destroying the past, but about protecting it, honoring it.
雷夫兽群。
Together, we're going to build a better future for the Oglodi.
造一个小怪。哇，又是双金！怎么突然疯狂双金？那尼塔莎的手，装备此一物品的英雄的临近，你是随机兵器，相当于是把对面那个小兵换位置。突然就换歌了。
I've seen a lot of people try to kill Axe over the years. 3 of them even got close. 直接开始，哎，这个快点抽，我们就看看金色。
Bronze Legion is Stonehall's first line of defense, but sometimes the threats to our great nation don't come from external forces. They come from within. Situations like Rix's betrayal are why Belisano formed the Stone Hollow Elite. It would be my privilege to end.
The best part of making our enemy limp away is that you really get to take the time to savor their last moment.
This pair of boots seems like a lesser magical item, but in the right hands, these can turn the tide of any battle.
相位鞋，相位鞋加4生命还行。怎么不加护甲？现在不应该加护甲。黄金，这领袖好奇心没什么看头。
To those willing to step into a world of demonic etiquette and politics, the Court of Restool is willing to offer considerable power for a price.
阻挡装备此物品的英雄的3位减2，加4生命，然后跟对面各减2护。这是什么？还有点凶啊！6攻16血，这个小兵有点强的。
Defenses are strong, but not impenetrable. Fortunately, our towers tend to ward off all but the most determined.
相当于是，如果是两边都有人的话，就相当于是加了8点护甲。
The dead are rising in Roseleaf
上电器，降低多少？它为其基础价格。懂。来个斧哦！
Armies lose battles when their generals are unable to adapt to the situation.
乍眼看上去没什么特别想要的。
My God gave me purpose,
神圣
a holy mission.
修改一个单位直接获得伤害免疫，
will not know defeat.
大剑加8攻击力。灭局又是个灭。
Listen, I'm not saying Wind Ranger is a bad shot. I'm saying she's an aggressively mediocre shot.
For generations, the Ramuscu faithful have defended the living world from the abominations that slink from the fields of endless carnage. We were known as men and women of principle, of valor, of devotion. And then Necrophos tried to destroy us all.
Where we come from, when an ogre wants something, they tend just to kill whoever's holding it.
But since we couldn't exactly do that, we invented a process of giving and taking items without murder.
It's like sharing.
But better, because we came up with it.
呀，这个牛逼呀！这个就有点牛逼了呀，这个 N 次解对吧？
fragile than people think.
哇，直接对他造成20点伤害，我的天哪！啊，10倍太高了，那也厉害。没有一点点。嘿。
The
dead are rising in Rose.
斧王，斧王多少钱？
The oath.
看一眼。哦，哦，可以，牛逼！哇！选择一瓶有人250块钱吗？子期与敌方。
Weevils were terrible mistake. Smeevils were created to fix mistake. Weevils hurt. Smeevils help.
战争迷雾。选一名英雄，此次装备为。碾死护盾还行，白出来一轮嘛。
Many different types of wizards fall under my care in time and state. I do not bother to learn their stories or their crimes. If the quorum has sent them to me, they ought to be treated in the same.
Strong always think they are untouchable, but the look on their faces when they realize they are not.
To successfully kill someone that wants to kill you is a life skill everyone should have, even good kind.
Where we come from, when an ogre wants something, they tend just to kill whoever's holding it.
But since we couldn't exactly do that, we invented a process of giving and taking items without murder.
It's like sharing.
But better, because we came up with it.
The Narrow Maze is a nightmarish labyrinth where the souls of dead heroes are given a chance to return to the living. Axe claims he's escaped it twice, but I don't believe him. Mainly for two reasons. One, you can't kill Axe. Two, even if he did die, he would punch death in the face before you could be taken to the Narrow Maze.
这一下的话，好高的这个。 还是个持续效果。
It's not easy being the smartest ogre in the world. There's lots of jealous people out there.
Think about how many people you know with one head.
I bet it's a lot.
Now realize that every single one of them is half as smart as us. Do you know how lonely...
Courage is not what makes a hunter great. It's patience.
黑鸟。哦，2回合确认一个单位，并使单位会啊，就驱逐吗？
Rubik claims to be Aghanim's son. I'm not sure I believe it, but I certainly wouldn't say that to Rubik's face. Kana's forces are always a threat. We must remain vigilant.
决斗。
Destroyed a building, so I destroyed an army. I thought the matter was settled, but then he decided to go throw a temper tantrum and crater a city.
不是感觉好多了呀。
The forges of Stonehall blacksmiths burn day and night, fueling Emperor Galanius's war machine.
哇，要有黑色使用友方单位加4攻击。
My homeland is a place of beauty and grace, of crystal streams and bountiful harvest. It is undeniably a gift from the gods. But when such a gift is bestowed upon you, it is right to give thanks. And there is only one way to show gratitude to the Flayed Twins: with blood.
Forges of Stonehall blacksmiths burn day and night, fueling Emperor Galanius's war machine.
瑞克斯，这个是什么？我会沉默一点，不认识。
For generations, the Ramuscu faithful have defended the living world from the abominations that slink from the fields of endless carnage. We were known as men and women of principle, of valor, of devotion. And then Necrophos tried to destroy us all.
Best way to survive in this world is knowing who you can shove in front of a town guard so you can make a quick getaway.
的话，金色英雄一般都不错。重复7次，获得先手。
Led by Luna, the Dark Moon worships Elemene, goddess of magic and the moon. To underestimate their power is to court disaster.
具有快速部署的英雄死亡后，会立刻开始做好重新。不同。哦，就不用在泉水待了，下回就直接。 哇，3金！
Favorite place to do business. Their morals are loose, but their contracts are fair.
哇，3金的感觉
Whenever I took a job from the Brass Herald, Lord Sunbreeze or
对，不知道好不好。
I knew they'd make good. Quirtheus. You know, as a general rule, you don't make too many friends in my line of work, but he was one of the good ones.
这些东西告诉你要省钱。
Armies lose battles when their generals are unable to adapt to the situation.
哇，这个名字看起来就好屌啊！ 装备此物品的英雄加8攻击、加4攻城，惩处收到装备的。我这要是给我一转圈。压抑锁定是什么？就是下战斗阶段，看看爽。
It doesn't happen often, but every now and again a wizard is allowed to leave the Tyler estate. Though when they do, they are irreparably changed.
Alexa has no idea how important she will be in the days to come. She must be protected at all costs.
而且你关键是你现在不知道卖多少钱，你知道？不知道它多少钱。地位是，这是个超级小兵。没有一个敌人，他就会变得更强。
But they do the job when it comes to defending your workshop.
减3少，杀吧杀吧，不值钱了。人工分账好便宜啊！低配。
Pierpont always warns me about dabbling with things you don't understand. Most of the time he's being a sanctimonious bastard. Unfortunately, sometimes he's right. Well, mostly right. I mean, I've never done it. You know, now that I think about it, he's basically always just being a sanctimonious bastard.
哇，又是3星。2户的杀死你的塔加硬。
Felix's army grows larger by the day. For now they're disorganized, but I know my mother.
My parents feel betrayed that I left with the Red Mist. My path was set to be an artisan, but they didn't see Sorla Khan stand in the marketplace. They didn't hear her talk about the old ways, about how the Red Mist isn't about destroying the past, but about protecting it, honoring it. Together,
long ago, the Oglodi capital was a shining beacon of art and philosophy.
来点新的东西好不好？
Pierpont and I don't agree on a lot of things, but he was wise to recognize the dangers of angering the faceless void. I'm not super...
In Fazurim, time is like water, nourishing, beautiful to behold in its various forms, and endlessly fun to play.
Aghanim is the greatest wizard of all time. There is no question, there is no debate. No one is his equal. So when he vanished one day, we never wondered how. We wondered why. Some say he...
Alexa has no idea how important she will be in the days to come. She must be protected at all costs.
The warrior priests of the Ramuscu faithful are led by Lady Anshu, and their...
I'll never forget the first day of the rebellion.
say this ring can let its bearer live forever. Naturally, that's an exaggeration.
We were good soldiers that served Galanius in the Bronze Legion for years. The blood we spilt didn't just bring glory to Stonehall. It helped build the whole damn empire. And how were we rewarded? With a fancy piece of red cloth to wear into battle.
来让小黑吧。
I'm not oblivious to my reputation. I won't even pretend that it's unearned. I've led the Red Mist from town to town, taking whatever it is we...
I was just about to say that there are some places that even suggest berserker can't reach. Just that sometimes courting betrayal is significantly easier.
I know my parents feel betrayed that I left with the Red Mist. My path was set to be an artisan, but they didn't see Sorla Khan stand in the market.
Greatest wizard of all time. There is no question, there is no debate. No one is his equal. So when he vanished one day, we never wondered how. We wondered why. Some say he feared for his life and ran into hiding, but I don't believe that for a second. You ask me. Aghanim is working on something important.
Between Aquila and Basilius is often dramatized by bards throughout the world.
I'll never forget the day I met Rix. It was in the early days of...
Three nations collectively make up the merchant kingdom of Revtel. And while each of the merchant kings is recognized as sovereign within their own lands, in the Revtel capital, each are equal.
我真的是每条线都会有米波哎，召唤一名米波，可以，4分得。
Aghanim is the greatest wizard of all time. There is no question, there is no debate. No one is his equal. So when he vanished one day, we never wondered how. We wondered why. Some say he feared for his life and ran into hiding, but I don't believe that for a second. You ask me. Aghanim is working on something important. Something that will change the world.
就直接所有兵线上的其他友方单位加1攻击力，在本河城负敌方1。哦，真的好久没在 DOTA 里面，DOTA 2里面看完他了。这是一个兵，最后一包啊，梦。最后一包，来给你挑一。
The Bronze Legion brings peace. The stupid fool brings chaos. Like Rix, I.
还有他送我一个，多送一点，是不是？不送，那本次的话，1000块钱就抽到这里了。我其实也不知道我抽到什么好东西，反正我就知道好像斧王小黑还可以。啊，大家以后的话应该可能会有一些 A 牌的视频。不知道这次算不算欧？有没有人帮我算一下价值什么？啊，我们下一期再见，拜拜！不要忘了点一波推荐啊，去查一下推荐。